So today's video was supposed to be me talking about the God Key team, my God Key team, and talking about what I believe to be the best possible setup for the God Key team centered around the Zenkai Super Saiyan Blue Goku. But that video is going to have to wait until tomorrow because we have some big leaks. About 99% sure that this is real. And wow, whoever decided to put this as the as the thing in the App Store, I don't see it in the App Store personally. But there's so many people who are saying that they see it, and enough people have supplied pictures and videos and whatnot to support it being real to the point where honestly, I can't really say that this isn't real. This is most likely 100%, like 99% real. And whoever leaked this a week early, boy, I should probably start writing out an application because I know there's a free job at Bandai right now. I know there's a job opening at Bandai right now because holy crap. Whoever decided to leak UI Goku and Jiren, bro. But let's actually talk about Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren. I'm less hype about Jiren simply because the Rival Universe tag doesn't really exist quite yet. Now, if you did summon for the Trio to Danger, you have Trio to Danger, you have them at like 6 stars. You have the EX Universe 2 units, you have Champa, you have Vados, and you summon on this banner, you get Jiren. We're likely getting Topo and Dispo on the step up as well. So usually when V-Jump comes out, those units aren't going to come out for at least a month. But there's a pretty good chance that Topo and Dispo are released with these two. I mean, it's not unheard of for a big celebration banner to have a lot of units on it. Now, granted, the past couple of years, Black Friday hasn't done that. The first year's Black Friday had 3 new units, Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and the Yellow Goku Black. And then last year's Black Friday was literally just Rosé and LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So if they did include those two, it would be the most units we've ever seen on a Black Friday banner, but it's not impossible. It's only the most by 1, and I mean, we got like 20 units during the 2-year anniversary, so I would not put it past them to release Topo and Dispo with these two on Black Friday. So if you're saving your crystals right now, and you have a decent God Key team or a decent Rival Universe team, Universe Survival Saga team at that, because there's no way Goku doesn't buff Universe Survival Saga. Me, personally, I think he's going to end up buffing God Key and Universe Survival. Which one he buffs first, I don't know. But everyone should have that 100 LFZ power from the Halloween event. And provided you haven't used it already, which... why would you use it already? You could get his double buff right away if you pull him. You don't even have to try and pull him twice. You can just, if you pull him once, you can get his 3-star double buff right away. So there's a good chance that this guy first is going to be an LF. There's no way that they release UI Omen Goku on a Black Friday banner, a banner that for the past, well, at least last year, did have a Legends Limited unit on it. And there's no way he's not going to buff God Key and Survival Universe. He could buff something else with Survival Universe, but I just don't see him. I don't see him buffing Saiyans, and I don't see him buffing Sun Family. It just makes more sense for him to buff God Key. I understand Ultra Instinct is not a God Key thing. Ultra Instinct has nothing to do with God Key, but it's this... It's this state of being that all gods actually strive for. So it makes sense for him to have a God Key tag and a God Key buff. Even though he's not a god in this form, it's literally just his base form. But that's my predictions on what he's going to boost. He's likely going to boost God Key and Universe Survival Saga, probably for an attack and defense. Well, actually, knowing Ultra Instinct, his defenses might not actually be that great. Because, the whole idea of Ultra Instinct was Goku's body was thrashed and he literally couldn't defend himself anymore. So Ultra Instinct activated and took over for him. So we could actually end up seeing an LF unit that has like ridiculous offenses, but like no defensive prowess to speak of. Obviously, he's not going to be like super, super low in the defensive department. He's an LF unit, right? They have to make him good. Just because people are going to summon for him does not mean people are going to use him. Granted, I don't think they really care whether you use the unit or not. They just know you're going to summon for it because it's UI Goku. So let's be honest here. People are going to summon for him. So if you're contemplating, summoning on the current Universe 6 banner or Zenkaiing one of the many Zenkais, and I was actually going to make a video about this, but now I don't really have to, with all of the banners that are currently out, especially the massive amount of Zenkai banners that are out, they really want you to use your crystals so that you have to buy more next week. Black Friday is literally 7 days away. Like, think about that. Within 8 days before Black Friday, they release all of these stupid banners. They want you to spend your crystals. It's very obvious. And now we know why. UI Goku and Jiren. I mean, like, come on. Now, in terms of color. So, Universe Survival Saga could use any color. Like, it really does not matter what color he is in terms of that team. But in terms of God Key, I personally would like to see him be red. Because red is probably the weakest element on God Key. We just got Champa. And I understand we only have one yellow LF, and it's Piccolo, and he sucks. So he's probably the worst LF. Maybe Super Saiyan 3 Goku is worse than him, but the fact that we even have to toss up which one of them is worse pretty much says that, yeah, Piccolo is a bad LF. Not a bad unit in general, just a bad LF. And so it wouldn't surprise me if he was yellow, even though we did just get Champa for God Key. However, I don't think that's the color that needs the most help because Champa exists. Yeah, Champa's like the only yellow option. The Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku is still usable, but he's not ideal. And, the other the other one, really, there's the God Vegeta and EX Beerus. EX Beerus is over a year old. He's not bad, but you're not going to use him. And God Vegeta is just downright terrible. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was yellow, but I personally want to see him be red because I feel like on my God Key team specifically, red is the lacking color. And like I said, I was going to go over what I believe to be the best possible setup. And in that best possible setup, red is the weak link. So I would definitely like to see UI Goku be red if he buffs God Key. Now, he could just say no to all of that and just buff Rival Universe. Or not Rival Universe, Universe Survival. He's not going to buff Rival Universe. He's part of Universe 7. But he could just buff Universe Survival, which I highly doubt. But if he did, he could literally be any color. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what color he is. The team only has like one of each color except for yellow and green, because you have the EX, Ribrianne, and Kakunsa, as well as Vados and Champa. So, I mean, if he is Rival Universe centered, he probably won't be yellow. Again, I actually think red is the weakest color on that team as well, because Bergamo is the worst of the three dogs. The EX Rosie that came out with the Universe 6 banner is honestly better than him, and she's an EX unit, so not many people are going to have her. So, yeah, actually, for both teams, I would like to see him be red, because both teams, the weak link is red. Now, he could be purple, but I just don't see it. I just don't see purple, because Merge Zamasu and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta are still so good. Whereas the red Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he's good, but he's not like, he's not like fantastic anymore. His real value is coming in and destroying yellow units. Like, he's good if you run into Android 18. But, I mean, outside of that, he's definitely fallen off us a little bit, more so than Vegeta has. So, I would definitely like to see him be red. And what his green card does is going to be interesting, because there's no way his green card isn't a counter. Here's the thing about UI Goku. There's no way he doesn't have a cover change. So be prepared for that. God Key's most likely getting another cover change. And there's no way his green card isn't a counter, because it's Ultra Instinct. They have to make his green card a counter. So what will it counter? Will it just counter everything except Rising Rush, like some counters do? Will it be a specific attack? Me personally, I believe it'll just counter anything except maybe Rising Rush. But truth be told, they may even go that extra mile and make it counter Rising Rush, just to nerf Rising Rush as much as possible, which I definitely would not mind. So it's going to be interesting. And like, what are his stats going to look like? Is it going to be more strike oriented, more blast oriented? I would go with more strike, as UI Goku tended not to use a lot of blast attacks. The only one he ever did was the Kamehameha. So he's going to have a Kamehameha super, most likely. And he's also likely going to have an ultimate. I don't think they're going to put his LF on the super attack. So he's going to have an ultimate. His ultimate might actually be the Kamehameha that he used to beat Kefla. Or they could make his Kamehameha a counter and, do sort of the thing that, again, he did with Kefla, whereas he just dodges an attack, runs up to you, and just blasts you in the face. Though, truthfully, I do think that is what his LF should be. Just him dodging a bunch of attacks, running up straight into your face, and just going, ha! Because it's funny. But, yeah, that's UI Goku. Maybe I'll do a stream where we try and talk about what UI Goku could do, because I have so many ideas. I was going to do a character concept, a new character concept on a transforming UI Omen Goku, where you start out with Goku's base form, and when his health gets to a certain point, the transformation automatically triggers no matter what. Even if your opponent's in the middle of a combo, he stops the combo and transforms. So maybe I'll do a stream where we talk about what UI Omen Goku could do. And you'll notice how I'm much more hype about Goku than Jiren, just because I like Jiren. I do. It's just the only tag he's going to have is Rival Universe and Powerful Opponent. He's most likely going to have Powerful Opponent. So if he buffs Rival Universe and Powerful Opponent with a Z ability, then he's going to be a monster. Then he's going to be someone that you want to summon for, because you can run him with a plethora of units without being forced to have already summoned for the past two banners. But if he just buffs Rival Universe or Universe Survival Saga, then that could end up being a problem for him, as, it's one of only two tags that he has. He might as well just buff both tags. He's only got two of them. Let's not make the same mistake we did with PyCon. I don't know why PyCon doesn't just buff Powerful Opponent. He has the Powerful Opponent tag. Why the hell does he not just buff Powerful Opponent? You could have just given him green or Powerful Opponent instead of green and red. It would have given him a damn team. So let's not do with Jiren what we did with PyCon. Let him buff the tags that he has and go from there. Now, before I end this video, will I be summoning? Will I summon for Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren. Fucking most likely, yeah. I don't want to, man. But you know what? UI Goku was on the list of like the last 3 units that Legends could actually get me to summon for, regardless of, you know, how my team composition looked. Those units are Ultra Instinct Goku, Omen or Mastered, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, and God of Destruction Topo. Those are like the only units left that will get me to summon no matter what. And considering how God Key has become not just one of my best teams, but also probably the most fun team for me to play right now, I definitely want to get my hands on this Ultra Instinct Goku. I hope it goes about as well as Majin Vegeta did. For those of you who don't know, I ended up pulling Majin Vegeta within 1 rotation. And let's hope it doesn't go as bad as Vegito Blue, as it took me 11,000 crystals to pull 1 copy of Vegito Blue. Though at least I pulled him. I mean, at least I pulled him eventually. I still don't have Frieza or Piccolo. They're the only 2 LFs I don't have. So let's not add a 3rd one, shall we? But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've been talking for quite some time. All over the place. Sorry if, you know, this video is kind of just all over the place, but I saw this, I had to talk about it. Tomorrow will be the video that was originally planned, which is the Optimal God Key video. And then after that, I don't remember. I had videos planned. I don't remember what's coming after that. We will be doing a live stream during the reveals and stuff, so if you are curious about that, when the reveals and stuff happens, just like with the 2-year anniversary, we will be live, we will be watching. We watch it with you guys, and yeah, Black Friday. 7 days. 7 days until Black Friday. Whew, this is going to be a long week. The anticipation is going to kill everyone. This is going to be a long freaking week. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that join button if you can. Really does help the channel out. All the links you could possibly ever want in the description down below. And I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. UI Goku and Jiren. I wasn't expecting them this early. Truth be told, I wouldn't have expected UI Goku until like the 3-year anniversary, because honestly, UI Goku's like an anniversary unit. Though I guess this opens up the door for Mastered Ultra Instinct to be for the 3-year anniversary. So yeah, peace.